Welcome to the stream. She's not really sure what she's doing, but that's fine. We'll take it. Katte everyone! Katte, Zach, Katte Ed, Katte everyone! Welcome, welcome! Hello! Katte, welcome everyone. Katte Conrad, Katte. Hello, it's not gonna be the most exciting cooking stream in the world because we're gonna be watching, we're gonna be doing a lot of broth making. But we do have a giant fucking piece of pork belly, which we will have to roll up into an amalgamation, into the supreme pork roll. But Katte, we have a butcher's twine, which you know what? Never used it in her life. Streams are always fun. Yeah, we'll have fun. It's just more like, in terms of actual cooking, there's not that much. A lot of this kind of thing is a lot of, now you wait kind of experience, which is fine most of the time. But she wants to pre-warn people. It's why she doesn't really do these kind of like cooking streams, because a lot of it is just waiting. But it's fine. She's mentally planned it out. So first we have a big fat roll of pork belly, which we'll be rolling up. She might start off with the fatter side actually, because we gotta press it down. We want this to be as rolled as possible. Okay, we want this to be tight, like you're rolling a really stuffed tortilla. Meat rolled food is ready. Just eat like this. Katte rancor. Welcome. Okay, she has a British twine, which annoyingly she had to Amazon it because apparently doesn't exist as like on its own, like in supermarkets. Can't get butcher's twine in supermarkets that easily. Okay, hopefully you guys can't hear the music at the back. She decided to put some music on or else she might go mental being in silence. I'm really, surprised. She was actually really surprised how hard it was to find butcher's twine. She thought it could be easily found, but no. Okay, she's never really twined anything before, but how hard could it be to tie up, bondage a piece of pork? Katte Angel! Long time no got Katte Delta! Welcome! Okay, pop that there. First time catching a cooking stream? Yippee! Katte early! She's glad. It is a lot earlier than normal, but this is gonna be like a 4-hour stream, so she wanted to actually have dinner at normal time. Okay. There we go. Oh, there's some truffle here. That's fine. Still on, huh? Yeah, that's the issue. We're having truffle anywhere near her kitchen. Truffle hair everywhere. It's gonna be a 4-hour stream because this takes about 4 hours to cook. Oh, she's making Tonkotsu with Chashu. So she's making ramen from scratch. She feels like that's not tight enough. She feels like that's not like, because she needs it to cook into a nice, orderly. You finish your work in 4 hours? Perfect. That'll be perfect then, right? She finishes stream, you finish work. Jobs are gooding. Okay, right. So this is, we're just tying it up so that it cooks in a nice orderly form. taking the cookie quietly. Your older cat would spend the whole time yowling. Right now, Truffle has a little bit of a bone to bite on. She got some collagen chews for the dog, and she's distracting the dog with that. She will no doubt come and terrorize her later on, but that's fine. We have a lot of time. Plus, it'll be dinner time at one point during the stream, about 2.5 hours time. You're using your work PC with wired earphones to be here. She appreciates it. Don't get in trouble though. Don't get in trouble at work. Okay. She feels like she's bondaged this roll enough. Okay. There you go. Bondaged. She thinks that's okay. She's not sure how tight you're meant to do it in, but she feels like that would be okay. So this is about 2 kilos of pork belly. It's nice and big. Niceness today, thank you. They're a bit growing. One's chipped off, so she has to fix that one today for tomorrow. It's 11 p.m. here. It's gonna be 3 a.m. by the time she's done. A lot of pork belly. Yeah, we're making a lot of chashu. It's gonna be really big pieces though. She's trying to think whether or not she wants to cut this in half or just wait. Can that fit? Yo, that just fits. That's actually so good. Kate, you're cute. Kate, welcome. Right. So for this much chashu, we're gonna have to make a broth. So we have our plate here, rolled up nice. Are you sure about calling it rolled up nicely? She's not really sure if this is a nicely rolled up piece. It'd be kinda looking rough. But that's fine. Right, so she needs to get, so we need green onions, we need a whole onion, ginger. We're gonna make our broth. So let's quickly grab everything we need. Get a pair of scissors, knife. Okay, pop those off, grab those ones. Okay, she needs all of this. Okay, pop that in there. Hopefully there'll be enough space for this. We have our whole knob of ginger. We're gonna slice it up very roughly. Okay. I'm not worried, this is all just our aromatics. We won't need that, we need our shallots. Hopefully this is still okay. Oh, it's still okay. She was a little bit concerned about the condition of these shallots because they've been here for quite a while. Okay, cut in half. We need another one. Okay. We keep the skin on because that just gives it more flavor. And now we need to get our sauces. So we need mirin, we need sake, mirin, sake, and soy sauce. And we're gonna fill this up with about 3 cups of water. One, two, and a tuna bit. Not too much. Okay, right. We now need 2 cups of, actually no, 1 cup of soy sauce, which is quite a lot. Okay, we need 2 cups of sake. No, this is mirin. 2 cups of mirin. Go, go, go. Okay. And sake. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Beautiful. We're gonna keep a little bit for all the rest of it, and we need a cup of sugar. Gotta hope it doesn't boil over. Don't worry, because we're only doing a light boil, and then we're shoving it into the oven for 3 hours. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue with that. Soak the whole thing twine as well? Yeah, it's butcher's twine, so it's fine to put in. Don't worry about that side of things. Right, cup of sugar. Okay, shove that all in. And we'll put this to boil quickly. High heat. Oh, we've lost that shallot out there. Gonna mix that in. Once that starts boiling, we shove the pork belly, or we try to shove the pork belly. That's a lot of sugar for a savory. It's not, this isn't the broth. This is the marinade for the pork. This isn't the broth. We're not at the broth stage yet. Broth is bones. Broth is pure bones. Is it possible to make ramen with chicken or broth? Yeah, not beef. Beef is too strong. She would say go for chicken. Beef is a bit too strong for that. Like, you definitely, it would be a bit of an overkill if you did, if you do beef, because it's too strong of a flavor. You're making pho at that point. But use chicken. Use chicken. Do you recommend, if you can, get like turkey bones instead? Does it follow the same rule of cooking with wine? Probably. Lamb is too gamey. She's never thought about it making a ramen with game. Duck maybe though. Hope you well, yeah. We're making tonkotsu. We have a giant piece of pork belly, but she needs to try and figure this out. Okay, then next we have our meaty bones. While that is heating up, we can bring our big pot. So we need to do we need to do a cold water boil. So which means we're shoving all these meaty bones. Truffle has been trying to get one of these for ages. So she has, is it 8 kilos? No. She has 6 kilos of pork bones. And hopefully it fits the pan she has. She's not sure why she decided to make this many. But she's also crazy apparently, so it's fine. Actually, drinks but cooking wine often isn't a sort you would, yeah, don't drink cooking wine. That would taste quite bad. Drinking cooking wine is not very tasty. Cooking wine slightly has a different mix, it feels like. Okay, so we're doing a initial boil with these bones because a lot of scum is gonna come out from it. So we're gonna do we're gonna waste a little bit of it. Okay. Well, we might not have enough space for these bones, gals. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. Maybe she won't use all of them. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot here. Okay. Why is that making that kind of sound? Okay, let that mix a bit. This might be a bit too many bones. Yeah, there is cooking wine. Cooking wine is what you use to make like bolognese. Familiar cooking stuff? You don't know how to put things in fire? Hey, a lot of people don't, so it's good. Maybe I should make 2 soups. Like 2 big pots. Because that looks like it might be too much. That looks like a little bit too many bones. That is too many bones. Does she do 2 big pots or should she just like not make as much? What do you think, gal? She feels like this might be too much. Too much bone. Truffle ears perk up. She's not sure how healthy this kind of bone would be. It's too many bits. She'll swallow it and die. Sadly. Okay, once it starts boiling, we preheated our oven to 135 Celsius. Use regular rye. Regular rye's too expensive. Too bougie and expensive for that. Should we use? Many thoughts, many big thoughts right now. Because this doesn't actually make that much soup. Like this will probably make like 3 or 4 portions probably. She'll just split it in half. Why not? She'll make 2 big tubs of tonkotsu. Though, if she feels like, now she's thinking about it, if you're making tonkotsu out of things that aren't pork, it's not really tonkotsu anymore. It's just like a shoyu kind of broth. She thinks anyway. She is not the Japanese food expert. Okay, fill them up with cold water. Check up on our, yep, that's going. Maybe, she'll move it to the bigger side so it heats up a bit quicker. That will heat up relatively quick. Okay, right. Shove it on there. Okay, bring that to a boil so it'll scum out. The content will be very rich. Yeah, it should be. She's thinking of making it Hakata level, so like a lot of fat. So she needs to make some tare as well, which is made with bacon, basically melting bacon. Okay, let the scum do its thing over there. Once that's on a high boil, we can pop the meat in and hope it doesn't overflow. Okay. Right, now the water's in there, we can prepare the 2 big troughs of soup broth. Okay, it's starting, which is good. It's gonna be a nice slow broth. We don't want it to submerge fully. That's why it's not as full. Because we're gonna shove this thing in and hope and pray Hope and pray. We have this. Okay, that looks like it should be ready to go. Probably. She's looking at it like, Yeah, okay. So, we're gonna shove our pork in. We'll go this way in for now. Oh boy. Okay, she's gonna take some of the sauce out. Or do we move it to a different pot? Oh, yeah, okay. We gotta think about this. Might be safer to do it into a different pot. Just gonna pop this on here quickly. She's gonna pop it into a different pot. She does not trust that. Do not trust it. She's gonna put it into a slightly bigger pot because as an Asian household, she has 3 billion pots. Yes, a higher pot, which does mean she now has yet another pot to wash. But that's fine. It's fine. She's not mad at all. Well, let's hope she doesn't burn herself, everyone. Okay. Right. She should have started with a bigger pot. She underestimated how thicky things are. But that's fine. Okay. Now we have our new pot. We can shove our whole ass piece in. There we go. Perfect. Good. And then now, we shove that thing into the oven. Kate, Astroman! Kate! Holy cow, that's huge. It's 2 kilos of pork belly. It's quite a lot. Okay. Just gonna shove it along with the leg. Slightly ajar. And into the oven it goes for like she'll check on it every 45 minutes. Okay. Goodbye! Now, 45 minutes. Timers, 45. There we go. So we're doing that 3 rounds, basically. But don't you worry, we have 3 billion things to do whilst that's happening. AKA, we have to go and wash 3,000 bones. Ayya. Max heat. Once that gets boiling, we can start the next bit. Slap the pork belly. We got a whole lot. Bruh. She's too scared. What if she fucks it up? That was like 10 pounds of pork belly. That's a lot. Let's just spend the amount of pork belly. Right. Now we have our stuff. We're gonna start preparing the rest of the ingredients. She got an onion, which we'll halve, and we'll peel it because we don't want the skin. Okay, peel. Welcome to watching things boil. Don't worry, gal. She has an activity. While we're waiting for things to boil, she has an activity for y'all. Okay, you gotta decide which order of truffle photos goes into our little Mayhew style photo card holder. You do have to do a catastrophic blunder to fuck up pork belly. Oh, have you not seen some people who just boil it and leave it and just no seasoning? She knows those gals. They exist. So she's scared. Though you can really fuck up, you can really easily fuck up crispy pork belly. She's done it many times. It wasn't just not very crispy at all. Okay, so we have a few things we can do whilst we wait for this chashu to boil. Obviously, once the broth is going, we're leaving that for 3,000 hours. Okay, once this boils, we're gonna just cool it down, wash it all up, and then have it on 2 different pots. You can see all the blood coming out. Delicious. Delicious. Okay, right, we're gonna turn that on. Right, she got a drink. Scum a few minutes ago. Scum is, you can see it forming here. Scum is like, it's basically like dead animal scale cells and blood and cooked blood. Basically things that make your meat not taste very good and soup not taste very good. So what we're doing now is boiling and we're boiling the bones up for an initial boil, and that would get rid of 90% of the scum. It's just not very tasty. Yeah, basically, yeah, it's not very tasty. Right, so she has her 2 onions, well, 1 onion, and we're gonna turn more of our shallots because we ran out of onion. She did not realize that she had no more onions, but shallots and onion are basically the same shit. She's not sure about this one. Yeah, she's not gonna use this one. That one's a little bit too far gone. Okay, cut that in half. Yeah, we're just gonna use what we can out of these gals. Okay, and then we have a bunch of mushrooms, which we are using basic white mushrooms, because that will just, all it does is add umami into our broth. Welcome back. Welcome back, Zach and Gal Titi. How are we boiling? Taking a while to boil, but that's fine. Okay, let's prepare you. We have 2 pots of stuffing things. She has some mushrooms, which passed their best before, but that's fine. We're gonna quickly wash them. She can use the same pot she used for the chashu that she fucked up. To wash them. Very gal. Wash. Wash. Okay, wash them out. And we're gonna slice these mushrooms up. That will give us some good umami flavors. And we need some kombu. How's the food going? You literally took 10 minutes. The food is still at the same state as you probably left it at. Don't worry, it's gonna go. Because once we start this broth, we don't touch it for 12 hours at least. She will turn it off overnight. She will turn it off and then restart it tomorrow morning. Ready for the 4 p.m. stream tomorrow. Let's go food. Yeah, she needs to make dinner for tonight too. So she will still be cooking just other stuff. At the end of the chashu, just before the end of the chashu, we need to boil up some eggs, peel them, because we're gonna use the same marinade that we use the chashu, to make the soy marinated eggs, because it's basically the same stuff. Good. Can you make your dinner for you tonight too? There's probably not gonna be a lot for dinner tonight. Tomorrow, yeah. Tonight, there's not be that much. There's not gonna be that much. You know what? To be fair, she's making something with salmon tonight. Kate, you need fermented garlic. You're gonna freaking come in and moonsplain immediately how to make a broth that isn't your culture's. Insane behavior. Go, 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 go. Fermented garlic sounds good. Zach, you and Moon are like a dime a dozen, okay? Go. Go. Okay. You don't get it? Don't worry. Go. 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 Okay, we got our mushrooms, which all they're gonna be flavor bombs. That's all they really are there for. So we don't have to think about the shape that much. I mean, it's ramen, yeah, but she's not making shoyu ramen or miso ramen. She's making tonkotsu, which is basically only bone broth. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, pop that like that. How are we looking for the bones? Yep, they're looking okay. Cut, cut, cut. Okay, there you go. Kate, welcome, welcome. Sounds like it's gonna be amazing. Hopefully, she's never made it before, so she doesn't really know if it's gonna go well or not. Thank God for the stream streak. She doesn't really have TTS on, so that amount of text. Imagine it in Moon's voice. You don't know what Moon sounds like, but there we go. It has to go well because it's 10-pound pork belly. It's also like 18 pound of bones. So it's not only that. It's the 10-pound bones too. Okay, you can see the scum coming out, which is perfect, which is what we want. This is beginning to also boil, which is good. Okay, once more and more fill out. That is going great. She's gonna grab her bowl, move all her veggies on there. So we'll put our bones and stuff in here. Mushrooms. She's been buying oxtail. She bought oxtail for her pho, and it was really fucking expensive. She won't lie. That thing was spendy. She got a bit of kombu as well. Does she have old kombu? Can she use her old stuff before she opens a whole new packet? She don't even know where her old kombu is. Maybe she doesn't have any. We have some kombu. Buffalo oxtail, cow oxtail. She's pretty sure the one she got was buffalo. Is the mushroom unconventional for ramen? No, it's fine. It's basically flavor bombs for ramen. It's basically a flavor enhancer. It just makes it more umami. She got a little bit more kombu. You seen some? You mean Naruto's? You mean the fish, like fish cakes? She should have got some actually. Maybe she should have gotten some. She didn't think about that. Buffalo is best, has more robust flavor. Listen, she lives in the UK. There's only so much you know, you get what you get kind of situation. Okay, look at that scum. Delicious, delicious scum. Okay, which means we're doing a good job at cleaning these. Good, good, good. Once it boils a bit more, we can start the rest of it. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Should we Virgil's favorite scum? Not the Devil May Cry reference. Okay, look at all that scum. Beautiful, beautiful. Some gals like to use vinegar to wash the meat too, but she feels like it affects the flavor too much. Personally, anyway. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Huh. So many things to think about. Just gonna wait until the scum is like ready to go. You know, she feels like she should probably wait until the scum is like close to being done. They don't taste anything like fish. They are fish most of the time. Most of the time, some of them are probably not fish. Probably more bread than fish. Okay, she also wants to make tare. So maybe she should think about making the tare as well. Should we make tare? Maybe we'll make tare. It kind of tastes like radishes. Radishes? You're undercooking it, Fab. She got some buck bacon, which will render quite nicely. She's gonna use this pot here to do this bit. Cause this is a 1 hour kind of rolling boil too. A 1 hour roll. Another, basically, this is a lot of stuff that's like an hour of everything. Maybe she just a smaller one. We got the vegan version. You might have gotten the vegan version. Oh, look at all that scum. Ewy. Ewy scum. Okay, right. She has her eggs that she needs to boil, but she's gonna just take the egg out of the thing and use this as a scum collector. Scum. Scum. Oh, that's a lot of scum, fam. That's a whole chunk of scum. That's an insane amount of scum. We're getting there now, gals. We're getting the scum out now. Okay. We don't want to overboil it, so once we collect a little bit more from each side, we're going to turn the heat off and then we're going to wash all the bones. Oh, that's a lot of scum. That's a mighty fine amount of scum right there. Scum bad. Bad for tasty scran. Scum looks like clay? Yeah, it's because there's so many bones. You know, there's so much to wash and clean. Okay. Okay, so you can turn off the heat on both now. Let that cool down. We're gonna, just go grab a set of bones, grab with tongs, and go and wash him. Just gonna put some cold water in this one. And that should cool it down so she can actually wash it over the sink. Sadly, you won't be able to see most of the washing because she'll be busier. Washing them. She doesn't really want to move the camera as much. So you gotta imagine it. To be fair, we could probably move the camera. Maybe we will. Okay. Right. Move the sauce. Got all our bones. Okay. Because the washing itself is going to take a hot minute. Okay, right. She'll have sync cam for you in a moment. Let her quickly turn off her one of the cameras. Right, there you go. Okay, let her adjust it a little bit. Let her quickly, let's see where we at. That's okay. Right. First clean the surface, then cover that up. It's gonna take us a while to cook this. Scoop it with a sieve? Yeah, but she's here now. Okay, right. Okay. So we gotta wash up. Basically, wash as much of the scum out as we can. We want clean meat. Hello, truffle. Would you like a little bit of pork? Okay. Wash, wash, wash. Wash, wash, wash. This piece is going to be really tasty for later. Okay. Clean it up. Right. Maybe we should just give Truffle this piece without the bone though. Small piece like this not really worth keeping. What are you doing, Truffle? That could be a little Truffle treat. Okay, wash, wash, wash the meat. Wash, wash, wash the meat. What the hell are you doing, Truffle? You are the hypebeast. Okay, wash, 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 wash. Wash, 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 wash. Truffle snack time. This is probably almost would be part of a dinner, to be fair. Okay. Wash, 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 wash. Wash, 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 wash. Wash, 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 wash. You want as little scum as possible, basically. But keeping that good stuff. Look at that. Oh, and that collagen is gonna flavor that broth so well. Okay. Truffle with the zoomies. Truffle does have zoomies right now. It's kind of cute. Dog with zoomies. Quite cute. Right. Hello, Truffle. You're trying to hide the bone? The collagen bone? Okay. Grab all the bits. As you can tell, there's still a lot of scum on some of these bones. You can't really tell right now, but like you'll see in a moment when she moves all the bones. Okay. Surprisingly hard to find a collection of bones. Okay. Let's grab a few from this side too. Okay, right. We have another pot of bones. Excited for treat? Shit, it's her dinner in like an hour. She shouldn't have this many treats. Okay. Once that's washed a bit, we can grab meat. Wash meat. Had a nose of finding her keep for her namesake? That would be amazing. She would love to be able to find truffles. She's not really sure you can get them in the UK. Like, you have to go like really deep in a forest or something. Maybe she should train her. But thus she is a Frenchie, which means training her low-key kind of impossible. Okay. Bones, bones, bones. Wash, wash, wash. Wash, wash, wash. Okay. Wash, wash, wash the bones. Okay. You can see all that scum coming out. Just wipe what we can. That are already known or found. Well, the whole point is for it not to be known, right? They're not known, then you'd be the first to find them, so you get all the truffles. They are truffle hunting like pigs though, aren't they? Okay, wash all these beautiful bones. It's good that like these kind of recipes stop the waste of the pig to go like all of it to waste. Okay, get rid of the scum, but keep the marrow if we can. Kate, Funa, Kate, welcome. Okay, that is one more set of bones washed. Next set. Okay, let's grab all our bones. This bit does take ages, like, she can see why nobody really does this, because it just takes so long. But it makes you like appreciate food much more when you make your own like this. Because like most people are like, oh yeah, just get an instant one. You know, just go Ichiran, like. But somebody be doing this, you know? Somebody is washing every bone that goes into the broth. Somebody's doing a thing that nobody likes. Are you gonna cut the bones? No. The bones are only there for flavor most of the time, so our focus is to wash them and then we boil it for 12 hours, which gets all the flavor out of those bones. And then she's not really sure what to do with the bones afterwards. Sometimes she just eats the meat off it for fun. A lot more better. The more effort, the more better it tastes. Yeah, she agrees. Oh, look at that. That looks so good already, though. That's just boiled pork, but kind of already slaps, you know? Some people use toothbrushes to clean them a bit better. She thinks that's a little bit overkill. Oh, dog being hype. Oh, she's sleepy. Truffle's sleeping now. That is pure collagen. Gorgeous. Oh, she wants more of that. She's gonna yoink. Yoink. No, she has not eaten today because she was locked in, and then by the time she had time to eat, it was like 3:30, and she was like, oh, never mind. Papa, why are you up there? Oh, pork fat is just so good though. This is probably like the nightmare of gals who can't eat pork. Wash, wash, wash. You might as well power wash at that point. The more cleaner it is, the more better the soup flavor will be. Like, it just tastes like pork broth, you know? Okay. Right. Pour that all out. So that's all the scum. We gave them a good shower. Now, just pop them in here. Okay. She knows it's gonna overflow a bit, but we need to wash the pots to reuse them because she does not have that many pots to just constantly use. Oh, how she would wish that Truffle was strong enough to eat one of these fucking things. That'd be so good. Truffle would be a joy. Okay, right. Gotta just shove it into the same bowl as the vegetables because we're just gonna put them in together anyway. She needs it. Someone give her some pots in the throne she had. What do you mean pots? Oh, like as in like full ass big pot? You have to remember, she's like 6 months in a year. She's like on her own. Okay, she don't need that big pots. She's also normally these big pots are usually for when she does cooking for cafe, but she hasn't had to do it in ages. So these bigger pots are normally because of that. That scum. Hopefully it has cooled down a bit. It won't destroy her sink as badly. Oh, look at that scum on that. The ones in restaurants? Why? Like, there is no reason for her to have that. Okay, clean, clean, clean. It seems like a waste. Plus, she doesn't really have a wok fire either, so that kind of stuff is kind of wasted on her. Okay. Once it's all cleaned up, we don't need to do a deep clean, just clean on the scum off the sides. Okay. Pop this to the side a bit. Alright. pop the other pot in. The smell of pork is insane. Oh! Surprise! Ow! Okay. Right. Gotta wash the corners. Wash, wash, wash. Okay. Wash, wash, wash. Go, 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 go. Okay, right. She wishes she had a pot big enough to do all of it though. It is a bit frustrating that she can't do one big pot for both. The rest, both of them would be both of them won't be like big enough. Which is really sad. It's very, very sad. She thinks she can fit all those bones in there? Okay, wait. Gaute Wonder, welcome, welcome. Okay, wait, let's just gotta turn off the webcam and bring it back to the main stove because we're done with
It's Gaute time.
Gaute or Gunde, Latin. Gaute, welcome, welcome. She's calling Gal for you in a moment. Just give her a second. Gal. Okay, right, activate. Oh. Okay, let's fix this camera up. Okay, there we go. No. Listen, this is your own mistake, okay? Right. She has kombu. Does she try to fit both in the pot? No, it's not gonna fit. Oh, actually, Old. Thank you so much. Thank you. Once again, you're cursed with Lord. Thanks, sir. She didn't do it. You did it. Okay? This is not her. This is not even a Freudian slip. The letter D, the letter N are two different sides of the keyboard. Okay? You just outed yourself. Okay? That's nothing to do with her. She simply giggled about it. Okay? Right. We could. See, it's possible to put all of it in one pot, but she feels like it might not be as good if we put it into one pot. You know? She feels like two pots would make it slightly better for like our dish. Use on mobile? Nah, D and N are still different sides, laughing. She just went on her phone just now just to see. Okay. Pop up. Yeah, this is definitely a two-pot experience. Definitely a two-pot experience here. Okay, we have our mushrooms. Pop that in there, pop the bones in there. Okay, half the mushrooms in one, other half in another. Right. We have both of our pots. Gotta get an industrial sized pot. She's normally on the road. She does not need 2 fuck-off pots. You know how much curry she can make in this pot? It's a 50-portion curry pot. She does not need anyone else. Kate, me, kate, welcome. Okay, she gotta put the kombu in there. Bit more in there, and nah, 2 whole pieces in there. Okay, right. Now we have our broth. We're gonna put, we need to add water into it again. Okay, back in we go with the water. We're gonna cover it up. And once it's boiling, we take it down to a simmer, and then she'll add more stuff. You laugh more at Vicky thinking you were cooking at midnight. Some people do. It's all she's known for. Okay, right. Adding more and more water in. It's gonna take a while for it to heat up into a boil, but once it's boiling, we just add our cup in. Okay, high heat, highest heat basically. Add our water in. Then we should be close to doing the first round of the first set of turning of the pork belly. We can have a quick look at it. Yeah, we have 6 minutes until the first turning of the pork. Okay. Ramen, have you made your own ramen before? She feels like any of the gal pals, you would have made your own ramen. Of anyone in the gang, the gaggle of gals. Okay. Right, she needs to make sure there's enough. There's a sufficient lid to put on top of our area. It's making you so hungry. This is another. This shouldn't make you hungry because you're gonna be hungry for a way longer. Right. Does she just use the same pot? Or she should be good? No, wait. Maybe we'll use the same. Actually, it's kind of gross. We'll boil our eggs in this, so it's not wasted per se. We need to boil as many eggs as we can on a 6-minute boil because we want it soft. But we'll do that later on, way later on. Good luck. You had good luck with the fresh soba noodles. Okay, she's not making her own ramen noodles. That's a little bit excessive. Unless do you think like since she's already committed, she should try to commit more? God bacon, welcome. No homemade ramen, I'm subbing. She's just worried that she would make it exactly the same as like pasta. But if you unsub, you're not gonna get if you stop watching right now, you don't get to help her decide which photo of truffle goes in her photo card holder. You know, this really, really obnoxiously long one she found. She's gonna be like that gal from Full Metal Alchemist, you know, but instead it's just photos of truffle. Look at her. Welcome to the kitchen. Thank God so much for the sub. Thank you. Hand make the bowl too. Bruh. Hand make the bowl. She got the truffle bowl ready for tomorrow. She got the truffle bowl. She got the truffle one, don't you worry. Look at that bowl. Thank you so much for the sub, thank you. Okay, she needs to make curry. She keeps on getting distracted. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Derpy. She's proud of her various crazy things she gets up to most of the time. You know what was really hard to find? Ramen noodles. Like, not udon or soba. Apparently soba, somen, everywhere. You have to use, yeah, you have to wait tomorrow. Like, this is not gonna be done today. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long time because tomorrow we have to strain this broth. We have to strain this broth and then turn that broth into its own little soup. So take all the bones out, take all the mushrooms out. Like fresh, no! Packet. It was annoyingly hard to find precisely ramen ones. There were so much somen, so much udon, so much soba, but no ramen. It was weird. It was weird. She didn't like the fact she couldn't find any. It was an odd feeling, she must say. Okay, right. We're gonna make a tare, which is our bacon. Cafe, Pac-Man, cafe, welcome. She'll use 2, 3, but not instant blocks? No. They only had like non-Japanese ramen, which is weird because it had somen, they had everything else. Okay, pop the meat back in there. Let's go get some miso. Okay, some miso. Miso try. Yes, it is. It was so weird. Give truffle pets. Come here, truffle. Come here. She's eating a bone right now, so. Give pet. Yes. How do you feel, truffle? Yes. Yes, very good. There you go. How do you feel about that? And our alarm's going off. Perfect. Time to do the first. So slurpy. Dog's trying to eat a bone right now. Very dog sounds. Truffle sounds happy. Truffle was very happy. Okay, right. First roll of the meat. Let's check it out. Okay. No difference yet, which is fine. Because first roll. Good evening, Lapin. Good evening. Is it now like an inside joke with the Obakais now? Is everybody just saying good evening to Lapin now from now on? Hey, Truffle, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Truffle? Okay, right. Lid back on. Slightly ajar. Devastating typo. It's like a life-changing one. It's like that one time that Delta wrote gay day instead of gal day. Can never live it down. You can't, like once it's there, you really can't escape from it. Okay, so we have some miso, which we'll use to make our tare. Don't ask how old this miso is. Do not worry. Don't worry about it. Poor gal. As long as she didn't get you in trouble, Lapin, because like obviously like, as long as she didn't get you in trouble with like management. That would be kind of she would feel a bit bad from that. If you got in trouble, then she'd be like, okay, well everybody stop now. Gay Delta and Goon Lapin. Perfect OTP right there. Hello, Truffle. What do you want? She will use the majority of this though. Because we're gonna boil this for an hour. And that should give us the flavor profile that we want in our tare. Okay. Alright, Truffle, what are you standing on her feet for? Hey, you better not try to eat the bin, you freaky dog. Just gonna put that away from you. Don't you dare stick on her toes. Yes, Truffle. Not in trouble. Everything go. Vicky got a boink because the manager popped in the chat as she's playing it out. Is she not allowed to say the word goon? She would quit. If she was not allowed to say the word goon, quit. Instant quit. A teasing bunk? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we got some soy sauce. Who the fuck? Gaude, Delta. Can you imagine Delta's trying to work? Like, Delta's getting like their 9 to 5 sorted out, and then everybody starts saying gay day. She's pretty sure it was Delta. Sorry if it wasn't. She'd feel a bit bad if it wasn't Delta. She'd be like, oh shit, she just like pointed the laughing stick at the wrong gal. Manager is gonna say good morning in the staff chat, I'm sure. She would. Good morning. Good night. It's the way you say it so chirpily too. Like it was too easy. It was too easy to just giggle. Okay. We got our bacon, miso. This is a horrific looking creation we've created here. Okay, right. Tare, sake, yep, that's basically everything. And then we just mix it. And then we simmer it. Basically, that makes a little sauce. Some tare that we put into our Tonkotsu broth. Okay, then after this, we're finally at the stage where we might go and cure some salmon quickly to make salmon sashimi. Got Cole up today. She's gonna say good morning to see if her gen mates would realize. She feels like Phoebe wouldn't. You know, like Phoebe would ignore it. Phoebe would hear it, ignore it, but Mint probably would be like, don't do that, or probably play it up. She feels like that's just gotta be how it be. She thinks anyway. Okay, knife washed. You tried to put your order in last night and PayPal website crapped itself? You still have like 3 days to do it. That's a bit early for you. Maybe PayPal was like, maybe not. Just talk about unfortunate typos. But she sure as hell did it more than once. Yeah, but it only counts if you did it by accident. That's the funny part. When you do it by accident. You see that yesterday was the anniversary of the grapefruit video? You know what she has in her fridge? She still thinks she has it in the fridge. She's not sure anymore, actually. She has some grapefruit, or she had some grapefruit. She's not sure, actually. Maybe Mama Thaiga ate it all. Yeah, Mama Thaiga. She's trying to see if this is grapefruit. Nope, that's not grapefruit. Yeah, Mama Thaiga ate it. It's so sad. So sad. She was gonna show you all the random grapefruit she had. Okay, right. While that's boiling. I'm trying to think this other gals. She always finds it interesting when gals don't know of like internet memes. She's like, oh, you didn't know about. Obviously, there's some gals that shouldn't know about the grapefruit video. Zach. But anyone else? She's like, oh, what do you mean you don't know? She's like, oh, a gal that's not terminating online at the age of 12. Right. It's impossible to keep up with them all. Yeah, but some of them rank higher, you know? Some of them do rank higher than the others. Some of them rank a bit higher. Right. She's gonna... Okay. Okay, now that the soup is... The tare is tarrying, we're gonna let this lightly simmer. Basically heat up for an hour. Because this goes at the bottom of our broth. And the rest of it, she is going to use a ladle and mix it. Okay. Once it hits a boil, we're going to turn it all down to a nice simmer, and then we're going to simmer it for 12 hours. Which, basically until she goes to sleep tonight, and then she'll turn it off, and then continue it on tomorrow morning when she wakes up. Remembering to add some water at each stage. And now she can think about her dinner. Her din-dins. For today anyway. Okay, right. Once that's doing its thing. Heard people reference the Jet 2 holiday meme, but you've never seen it? Wait, what? Nah, you've definitely seen the Jet 2 holiday meme. Chat the bling is everywhere? You know what? It's because it's probably British. Do I just name you Miss Tori or just Tori? Well, like, that'd be like her calling you Mix Alien, you know? You don't like live in the UK? You don't see it? Oh, it might be a British only thing then. Okay, there we go. We got our miso, soy sauce, shoyu. Gonna let that do its thing. That smells gorgeous. And now we have our boiling. Boiling. There we go. We'll add water to it later. But you knew about that already? Of course not. Even if she knew, she forgot. Which is part of the course. Okay, right. Let's go get Japanese rice. Nihon rice. Gohans. Okay, how many cups of rice should she make? She's not really sure. Okay, let's move her rice maker into space. Right. What do you think? Rice? No, this is tonight's dinner. She's making a salmon dinner. She has a side of salmon. Ramen is not tonight's dinner. Tomorrow's dinner is that rice. 2. What time is it? 5:20. 3. 4. Should be 4 cups is plenty. Figured out with the long ass bone broth? Yeah, that's why she has 2 cooking streams this week. Because it is a 12-hour broth. And she doesn't really want to do like a here's one we made earlier. Because she knows some streamers do it. She knows Shima does something like that, like here's one we made earlier. But she's too lazy for that. Broth from ass bone? It might be. Oh. Okay, that's on the rolling now. Perfect. We're gonna get rid of some of the scum that's shown up. We didn't scum enough. We didn't get rid of enough scum, sadly, so there's a bit of scum left. But that's fine. We can just shove that into the different realm of existence. Okay, we're gonna need to wash that in a bit. Let that broth. She's very curious to how the color of this is gonna change in 12 hours. It's like, surely it's not gonna be that colorful compared to like what you imagine a tonkatsu to look like. Okay, we're gonna put it on the smallest one. Okay. We're gonna let that miso bacon flavor soak in for the next hour. Right. Beautiful. And it was on sale! Even better. Even better. Right. We're gonna chop this up. Some on sale, bless fine. Yeah, Morrison's is £7 off a salmon side right now, which is beautiful. We're gonna cure it with a salt and sugar mix. Because we do need to kind of cure it a little bit, or else we might get worms. We might get worms from it, but that's fine. Though, you know how dogs get like, you know how dogs get what's the word? Wormed? Why don't humans get wormed? Because then we can just eat salmon, you know? We don't have to worry about that. Gotta get rid of this middle bit. It adds flavor, exactly. We don't go around eating random shit off the ground and floor. We could, if we were wormed. Okay. Gonna air fry this. Oh. We're gonna air fry the skin, and that'll be a nice treat for truffle. So, have a gal day, have a good day. You should have known. You should have known. You know what? No, okay. In the gal pals, we can't be using the joke that Lapin gets to use for now. So Maybe no goon days here. We'll let Vicky and the Obakes destroy Lappen themselves. No gooning, only gooning over on Vicky's channel. Only allowed to goon day there. Poor gal gets tormented enough probably. Okay. Okay, she's gonna put the salmon on to fry up, but we're gonna add a little bit of turmeric onto the salmon so that it's a little bit more nutrition to it. A little bit of turmeric on top to help the digestion, her doggo's digestion. Okay. Right. We got some turmeric on there. We're gonna air fry that for like, we'll see. Pull that thing out. We'll do 12 minutes for now. What do you mean, goon meant villain minions? No, it's okay. You joke, but it's pretty accurate. Grew up with the Goonies. You know, Lappen, not to call you out even more. If you were auto-corrected, by, you know, it auto-corrected, doesn't that mean you use the word goon a lot? Like, because it auto-corrects to words that you use often, right? You know? And doesn't that mean you use that word kind of often? If it like goes, oh, you said it a few times? Hmm? Right? Doesn't that mean, you know? Okay, she's gonna turn this half into salmon sashimi, which means we need to do a cure. We'll do 2 halves of this because it's the middle half is not very good for salmon sashimi, so we're gonna separate the 2 halves. Autocorrect would out you so bad. Thank God it's not on desktop. What do you have on there that would out you so bad? The Freudian slip was insane. It was funny though. Okay, right. We're gonna put some salt and sugar onto this. Okay, that's turned off now. Mix that in, mix that in. Use our soup. Mix that in, mix that in. Okay, let that do its thing. We got our salt here. We'll do a salt and sugar mix though. Okay, pop, 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 pop. And our sugar. Okay, knuckle mix. Knuckle mix, knuckle mix. Mix, 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 mix. What, Arsenal, your friend? You a footy girl? What a, like, you know when she finds out when, like, weebs are football fans, it actually throws her off because it seems like such a, you know, there feels like there should be no overlay. Like it's like in this day and age, how can I not? You know, 45 is it's funny to call him a gooner. Oh, poor gal. Okay, right. We're gonna just pop this in. Okay, we're gonna leave that to air cure a little bit. Basically, we're firming it up. To make sure that she doesn't die from eating it. But to be fair, she's had it without doing this from the Morrison's fishmonger, and she hasn't died yet, but you know. First for everything. So let's not tempt fate today. Have you ever looked at how long the process of fully curing meat is? Yeah, it takes like months. But you're doing a fast one here, so that's fine. Weebs also like watching Blue Lock. Oh, you know what? Weirdly enough, a lot of her gal pals like Blue Lock. She's never seen it because she was a Kirk on a basket gal, aka she's old. Okay, right. Now that is being cured, we can leave that for a bit. And she forgot about washing her rice, so she's off to go do that now. Wash, 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 wash. Japanese rice, you kind of want to wash as much as you can because you want it to be semi-clear. What kind of sauce should she have for her for the other bit of salmon? Hello, Truffle. What you up to? Don't worry, you're gonna get your salmon in a bit. Go, 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 go. Wash, 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 wash. Okay, perfect. We got 4 cups of water. She actually doesn't know the measurement. She kind of just looks at it and goes, yeah, that looks about right enough for it. What we're making. She's not good. She probably should be a bit more precise with these kind of measurements. Okay. Menu, short grain. Short grain rice cooking. Okay, this is a Minecraft. Maybe, hopefully she'll join later on. Hopefully she has time. Sometimes she doesn't have time, but she should have time tonight actually, up to her meeting. She should have time to do a little bit of the Minecraft thing. Right. What do we do with this last bit? Maybe we'll just grill it. Light grill. You think miso honey would be quite nice? Miso honey. Okay, let that do its thing. Me go to Enoshima because you like the place being packed because of Slam Dunk fans. You're like, get the fuck out the way. You can see that the water's coming out of it. It's quite nice. Right, what do we do with this piece? What kind of scran do you think we should make with the not as nice piece of salmon? Okay, because we can turn this into something. Just give it 5 subs and she just gives Truffle this whole ass piece. Do not give this too much salmon for one dog. She do a little bit for Truffle. That'll be in her meal in about an hour's time. A little bit of pork too. Okay. She didn't try to give too much to the doggo though. Okay, we got... Right, she feels like she needs to make something with this salmon, but she doesn't know what. What can we make with salmon that is simple? It's a little grilled miso. How's the tare looking? Because we can't just do it with the tare instead. Okay. The sauce is saucing. Once that is doing its thing, gonna mix both broths. We'll boil some eggs at some point. Okay, right. What do you think? What do you think, gals? We can? Should prepare a little water bath. Rinse and pat it dry. Proper rinse it out, pat it dry, and that is a salmon sashimiable. We could make a Thai style dish, or we can make a less Thai style dish. We could keep it. We can't just keep it to tomorrow, because we're gonna have a lot of salmon anyway. Just gonna use the rest of this. Cover it up. Might as well not waste it all. Drawing a blank on the salmon. She's not really sure, really. She's trying to think what she could do. That's something that she doesn't really eat that often. It has to be Japanese themed. We're doing Japanese themed food today because that seems to be the shout right now. The theme of the scran. Okay, we have the... we can make some onigiri. What do you think, teriyaki? Yeah, teriyaki is quite easy. Salmon soup with this? What a waste! She would be wasteful. Good morning, squishy. What is that meant to mean? We could do a simple teriyaki salmon, to be fair. Because you just grill it, do a light grill, and then smear it in teriyaki sauce, which is quite easy to make. It's just a bit of sake, a lot of honey. She does have pre-made teriyaki sauce, actually. She never uses it, because she hardly ever uses pre-made stuff, but she does have a pre-made jar from God knows when. Best before 2024. It's unopened. It's unopened. Does she have any vegetables to eat with this though? Wait. She needs to go check. She actually needs vegetables to actually have with the salmon teriyaki. She has bean sprouts and gnocchi. She has kimchi. Oh, you know what? Salmon teriyaki and kimchi sounds quite good, actually. Yeah, go on. We'll make salmon teriyaki. She'll make her own. She'll get rid of this though. She'll make her own sauce. She feels wrong not making her own sauce. She feels like a lie, you know. She feels like a liar. Big liar. Okay, right. Cup. Teriyaki. Salmon teriyaki takes so quick to make. Hello, Truffle. Oh, you look so sad. She got to take that bone from you soon. You feel like it's too much. You had too much bone. Right. She won't do the salmon just yet. How is that looking? Oh, it looks pretty good. Look at that. She's gonna pour the sauce in the tare. Yeah, salmon oil. Salmon oil, okay. Let's flip you over. Ow, ow, hot, 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 hot. Okay, shove you back in there. Maybe about 8 more minutes in there. Right. Send you a piece, thanks. Meet her in Tottenham in she don't know how long it takes to get there. Meet her in front of the Olympia Stadium. In front of that weird, really ugly statue we have. Right. Talking about truffle. It's time. We'll have a little break from the summoning. Kate, Yuna, Kate, welcome, welcome. Okay, right, we're gonna put the salmon in this box of miso so she's gonna make a sea salmon miso teriyaki because we might as well just finish this all up. Thanks, so far away. Wow, there's gals who would travel many, many miles. To be fair, she wouldn't want to go to dinner Stratford Ends either, which is fair enough. Ah, there we go. She doesn't really know what to do with most of this ramen, by the way. She knows she's making like a fuckload of ramen, but she has a confession to make. She actually doesn't really like ramen that much. Like, it's not her preferred Japanese dish. She prefers cold soba instead, like zaru soba. She prefers soba over ramen, so she's basically a lie at this point, but it's fine. Okay, a bit of that, bit of sake, bit of mirin. She feels like she forgot something. She feels like she forgot something. She feels like she forgot something. She doesn't know what. She forgot garlic. Where did she forget garlic? Did she forget to put the garlic in with the chashu? She did. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll just shove some in next time we spin some. Okay, we got some crazy amalgamation of garlic, which is gonna chop off and pretend it doesn't exist. We got sus garlics, but it's fine. The world doesn't need to know about the sus garlic. Okay, right. How long have we been here? We've been here for 2 hours? Okay, which means there's about an hour and a half at least left until the chashu could be done. Doesn't mean it will be, but it could be. Pop. More garlic? Maybe more garlic. Okay. How many more cloves can we gather from our pile? Gonna let that simmer. Right. She feels like she'll probably never make this ramen again. You know how know, she makes like a yearly pho, right? She makes a yearly pho because she quite likes pho. But she feels like this is a one and done kind of situation for this ramen. Oh, honey. She needs a bit of honey in here. Has she even opened this honey? She has not opened this honey, which means there's another honey somewhere right in front of her. Okay. Honey, soy, teriyaki. We'll just cover it in honey. Okay, cover it, shake it up like we no longer love it. Let that marinate until we're ready to fry it up. Okay, and then I'm gonna prepare Truffle's dinner soonish, but first we're cutting these photos out. We're gonna move this. Wait, how long until the next flipping? 7 minutes. Okay, right. We can at least cut up some of these. Until we're ready for the next stage. Right, skizzers. She's pretty sure this is the right size. She kind of did it on a speedy whim. Okay, let's cut one out first. Look how cute this doggo is. Okay, pa 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 pa. Oh, what a good doggo. She knows it's a bit chaotic to be doing this. Look great? She thinks so too. Okay, salmon skin is done. Multitasking to the max. Let's see if it fits first. Yes! Oh, that's a good fit. Yo, that's a great fit, that. Okay. Art and crafts next to the raw salmon. It's just an average Tori Thaiga stream. Right. We can all decide which one's the frontal one. Right? We're gonna decide collectively decide which order we put the photos in. She does want to decorate them and make them all cute and like, you know, deco-denny, but that could be sometime else. First, we're gonna cut these up. Various photos of Le Truff. So what you sub for? You sub for her treats. She gets a treat. For every sub dedicated to her, she'll get one treat. Because she'll be fat otherwise. She has a very healthy weight for a Frenchie. A lot of Frenchie you see online are quite chunky. Okay. Right, she likes this photo. It's a very cute one. She's biting a fake KFC, which she found in B&M, and she was like, yeah, go on. Yeah, she found it. She was like, yeah. Do you have those sunglasses made for dogs? She saw one on sale, and she was like, maybe she'll get one, but like, Truffle doesn't really have a nose bridge. She's not sure whether or not it'll stay on her face if she got it, right? We got some of the professional photos she got, aka photos from our actual camera. Truffle is such a silly doggo. She's so silly. Truffle, silly girl. She probably should keep an eye on the food as well. Okay. The Mama Thaiga has been very much enjoying taking photos of dog. Okay, how are we looking back there? That looks okay. She likes this one too. A face of destruction right there. Oh wait, there's another one. Destruction face. You know the funny thing is, she actually has a guillotine to cut these properly, but she is too lazy to go get it. And she feels like a guillotine kind of takes up too much space on this kitchen island. More of a you know what, to be fair, Truffle is a very good dog when it comes to just putting random stuff on them, because they really don't care. Look at it's her. Truffle's very tolerant of that. Not tolerant of other dogs. We'll kill another dog. But tolerant of Tori and Mama Thaiga's strange antics? 100%. 100%. Okay, right. We have many photos of dog. And now we must categorize them in terms of which one should be the first one in the album, aka the head photo. Okay, right, got the photos cut out. It should be time to flip the pork belly soon. Should make it very perfect timing. She knows where the food comes from. You can't get an image in the back of your head. That should have been a photo, to be fair. Okay, right. Just gonna move this out of the way so you guys can see the photos and rate it. Gotta quickly tidy up this floor area. Just gotta get rid of your bones soon, Truffle, because you'll be full. Okay, right. You ready? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Wait. Actually, make this 1 to 8, 9 to 16 over here. Right. Many photos. There are dogs that grew up with our dogs and less affectionate there. To be fair, Truffle, she wouldn't really call Truffle affectionate. Oh, perfect. Okay. Right, next time the KFC bucket. Okay, you guys gotta decide which ones go, because there's 8 of these and they can be on both sides, right? So you gotta decide which one is at the first and foremost. You know? 3 or 5 is strongest contender, so 3 and 5. These 2. Okay, you guys get to decide in a bit. Hello, Truffle. We're gonna take away this little soggy. We're gonna take that away from you. Ewy, yucky. Come on, Truffle. Sit! 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 Oh, you look thirsty. You still got water left. Why are you not drinking water? Water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Sit. Sit. No, sit. Hand, other hand. Oh, your hand is kind of wet, fam. Hand, other hand, no. Other hand. Oh, girly, your hands. Her allergies have been pretty bad, though. Okay, right. Copy gearbox. 12 and 5 and 2 are strong ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is good. 3 and 10. This one's pretty good. That one's a pretty solid one. Okay, she needs to flip the meat now. 1 second. Where should she put it? Okay, let's turn you off because we don't need you at the moment. Oh, yo. Okay. What are you making? She's making ramen, but she's also now sorting out her dog photo book. Right? Flip it once more. Okay. Right, that's now flipped. Delicious. Ow, she forgot that's hot. She forgot the lid was hot. Okay, slightly ajar lid. Back into the oven you go. Oh, it smells nice though. Okay, next 45 minutes. Cathay Frozen, you made a digital album for your kitty. See, she likes digital album. She has one of those too. But she also wants to be able to just pull out this photo card holder and go look at her dog and pull out of it. Right. Which one? She is feeling the the KFC one. She is feeling that one. She is feeling KFC quite a bit. Okay, she can put the cake. We can always change the order. Okay, right. Let's put the full. Yes, yes. There we go. Yes. Look at her. Okay, right. We need to fill the rest of them out now. We'll go. Okay, what's the second one? Second one, let's go. Let's go for you. You need toilet truffle? Okay. Oh, what are you looking at? You trying to kill something? Go on then. Go toilet. Ah, yes. Yes, queen. Piss, queen. Piss, queen, piss. Come on, truffle. Oh, and she's rolling on the grass. What are you doing? Can you poop? If you poop, you get a treat. No, Truffle! Truffle, don't do it. She knows what you're trying to do. You're trying to go into the corner. Come. Don't do it, Truffle. Don't do it. Truffle? Truffle? Truffle, aw, you naughty doggo. Truffle did the naughty. Time to go grab dog. Truffle? Nah. You come right here. Yes, you. You get picked up. Yosh. Get inside right now. You naughty, why'd you go in the dirt? Now your paws are all nasty. Guess what? You're gonna have to wash your paws. And you got food there too, for fuck's sake. Ayala. Hey, you're allowed to. Okay, we're gonna clean your paws. You stay right there. She's gonna trap you between thigh. Come here. Let's clean your paws. Yes, give her your paws. Oh, there's so much dirt on it. Truffle. Truffle, why'd you go in the dirt, you silly doggo? Silly baby. Silly baby. Silly baby, don't you get up. You stay right down there. No, you stay down. You know you weren't allowed in the dirt. You know what your punishment is? You get your paws white. No. Yes, Truffle, she knows you look sad. Can you imagine you didn't know she has a dog? Like, what do you think? What do you think people would be thinking about? Like, what the hell Tori is talking about right now? Okay. Give here your hind legs. Okay. Hind legs cleared. Now. Okay, now you're free. You don't get a treat because you were naughty. You were naughty. Anyway, hello. She's back now. Check on the food. She did. Yes, Truffle. Rice is almost done, which is good. Her salmon is done. The salmon skin anyway. Perfectly cooked. Ready for a truffle snack. Beautiful. Okay, we'll leave that there for now to cool down. Truffle out of the sauce cabinet. Right. They might think you had a cat. She is a cat. Guys joining, thinking you're talking to her mom? Can you imagine? Okay, right. We need to pair up some. Okay, guys? Help her pair them up. Okay? She thinks dragging and Santa? What are we feeling? What are we feeling? Post a digital album to kitty for you? Oh, hell yeah, she's gonna have a look later on. Thanks. Dragging and wink. Dragging and wink. Yes. Pop you in there together. Okay. Now, you and sleepy Chashu Truffle. Okay. Chashu Truffle. Do you think these two should go together because they're like the professional photos, right? They're the fancy photos. Okay. In there together. She thinks Santa and Pom Pom Purin Truffle together. Yes. Very gal. Naughty Truffle and Doggo. She thinks yes. Okay. Right. We're preparing our crazy dog lady photo album. Okay. We think happy sunshine and sad with tiger on. Okay, don't you worry. We're gonna be preparing our salmon in a bit. We've got more stuff to take care of. Thank God for lurking, Delta. Thank God. Right. Ta-da! Okay. Because then we just shove all the photos in. And then you'd be like, whoa, you got a dog? She's like, yeah. she loves silly purchases like this. Perfect. Right. And now, this will be on her serving bag forever. And they're gonna be like, yo, you a dog? And she'll be like, oh, babe. Oh, shit. That's a bit of a pain to show, actually. She's gonna go like, yeah? Look at the dog. The small joys in life. Small, simple joys. Right. Now, shove it in your wallet, show it every time there's an opportunity? Of course. 100%. She'll only show it when there's an opportunity to do so. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Very well, very well. Okay. We're gonna put water and then we're gonna boil some eggs. Water, 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 water. Okay, so we're gonna marinate our eggs in like our soft boiled eggs. Okay. We're gonna mix our broth. The color is going, which is good, which is what we want. She's going to add the garlic in. Wait, she's gonna go add the garlic into her meat pile. Okay, our miso tare is basically done. Very good, very good. She's gonna go add her garlic in. Quickly. Okay. Boil that water. Okay, boil that water. We're gonna quickly bring the pork belly out to grab to add in our garlic pieces. Okay. Pop, 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 pop. That top piece definitely needs a little bit more. Okay, put the garlic in now. Okay, back inside you go. Again, left the jar. Back in we go. It's only been an hour and a half, so we're only halfway there. We have many things to prepare for. Okay, that has finished curing, so we're gonna go and put some cold water in and wash our stuff. Okay, we're gonna prepare Truffle's dinner soon too. It's got 20 minutes until dinner for her. Okay, right, we have our salmon. We're gonna shove it into the wash. Okay, now we take it into the sink and wash it up. Kate Garcia, Kate, welcome, welcome. Oh, she forgot one more piece of garlic. Okay, she'll go sort it out in a bit. Let's move that into the sink. Okay, quickly wash our fang. Okay, this is the problem with a lot of the dishes she wants to cook sometimes. It's a lot of waiting, which is like Yeah, that is a lot of soup-based cooking. Okay, gotta have to put this here for a bit while she needs to wash that better, but she needs to wash this salmon so that we can make sure that it's not salty or sweet by just rinsing it under cold water. Wash it a few times to make sure that none of the salt is sticking. Okay. Okay, bring this back here, because we're gonna just tidy this area up. We will actually sanitize the area once we're done with the fish. Ah, rice is done. She was like, what's that noise? Okay, right. Another shake of the miso teriyaki marinade. Okay. Right, we have our salmon. We're gonna grab some paper towels in hopes to make sure that it is dry. She probably should go get some kitchen towel, actually. Maybe she should go grab some kitchen towel. For some reason, she's been using napkins instead of kitchen towel. Okay, Truffle, she's leaving it to you for like 2 minutes. Okay, Truffle. Whatever noise you make, the mic will pick it up. Don't eat the mic though. Okay? Be back in a second. She got the kitchen towel. Fish, there's no fishy in this. She probably should, to be fair. Okay. Okay. We got the salmon patted dry. That does look pretty good. It looks pretty solid. Go, go. Looks pretty solid. Okay. Let's check on our rice. Our rice is looking good. We're gonna turn it off so it can keep warm itself. Eggs are doing its thing. Right. That is a good, ready to be sashimi'd piece of salmon. Another also pretty solid piece. Very beautiful. Good fish, good fish. She make sushi. We can make sushi. Like we can just make some sushi rice. She won't turn all her stuff into sushi though. Right, eggs. You know, she actually doesn't know how long you're meant to do soft boiled eggs for. Like semi-boiled. How do we check? Let's check. Time for soft boiled 4 minutes. Okay, we can do a 4-minute one. Definitely fresh. Or we cured it, you know? We cured it. Right, how many eggs should she have? She feels like soy eggs are really yummy, so she might do 8 eggs? Because we can just peel them all. Right, we got this beautiful sashimi salmon now. We have to cut it all up. We'll turn some of the rice into sushi, like sushi rice. Okay, right. We got nice back to the same pot as before. Right. What else now? Once that's boiling, we can actually use that. What our timer is at 21, and that will make it 2 hours and 15 minutes since the first meat went in. So we do one more round of that, and then that is it. Hopefully. So she should be done about 7:30-ish, hopefully, because she does need to eat food. Delicious. Okay. Right. What now? We can do this first. We'll do the rice first, actually. Let's see if she even has sushi vinegar. She should do. She doesn't really use her sushi seasoning. There we go. Okay, what's the ingredient? What's the ratio, though? She doesn't actually know the ratio. Okay, the Google will help. Sushi seasoning to rice ratio. Okay, 1/2 cup to 3 cups of uncooked. So she's gonna do a 1/4 cup for half of the rice here. Perfect, easy. Right thing is almost done. Right, let's put our rice, half our rice, because it's owies. Okay. Half our rice for a 1/4. Good rice. Okay. Right, we let the rice finish up in there. have our rice. You just consider that as boiling. She feels like that's boiling now. She feels like that is boiling stage. Why does she never have a quarter scoop? She has every other scoop known to gal, but not a quarter scoop. Anyway, add egg now. 1 egg. 2 egg. 3 egg. 4 egg. 5 egg. 6 egg. 7 egg. 8 egg. Okay, we'll do a solid 6 minutes on the egg cooker, because that would make it a bit more than hot, like soft boiled, she thinks. Okay, right, we need to, you know, she's gonna eyeball it, fuck it. What can go wrong? About quarter of this. Okay, mix it in, mix it in, mix it in, mix it in. Okay, we have our sushi rice soon. Okay. Should we bother, if she has sashimi already, should she bother making, we can just make nigiri, like loads of salmon nigiris for dinner, and then maybe cook this another time? Maybe. You know what? Yeah, because like, that's a lot of sashimi, and she has to eat the sashimi tonight. That's a lot of sashimi to eat, so put that in the fridge. We're gonna grab our fancier knife to cut. You know what? Fuck that. She's too lazy now. Where's the knife she's been using all day? Where's the exact same knife as she's been using? There it is. Okay, we will though put it through the knife sharpener a few times. We will put it through the knife sharpener. Okay. Okay, that's nice and sharp now. Right. How do we cut this? Welcome back, Delta! Should we try it first, though? Solid? Oh, it's very firm. She may have made it too firm. That's a good piece right there. Why is salmon so good? Salmon's so good. Fuck. Oh. Right. Should we can make a roll. She might have some nori to make some hoshomaki. Because this would be a good piece for hoshomaki. Look how gorgeous. No, but you know the piece that's gonna be nigiri is gonna be this, but is it cutting against the grain? Are we cutting this way or are we cutting this way? Wait, she gotta think about this. We're cutting against? Oh, yes we are. Look at that. Yo. Look at that. Delicious. That's good shit right there. Right? Truffle! Come on, Truffle, come here. Come on. Truffle, it's dinner time. Scran time. Yeah, now you care, huh? Now you care about her. Salmon mukbang? Yo, she would though. Salmon is actually something she's a basic bitch for, okay? Okay, so tonight's truffle dinner, she has a block of kefir yogurt, some salmon, some pork, a sprat, her kibble with three different toppings. You want some sashimi now, Truffle? Yeah? Come here. Okay. Sit. Back. Come on. If you go backwards. Back. She's trying to teach her to go back. Come on. Okay. Side. Sit, Truffle. You need to sit or else you won't get the salmon. Oh, the eggs! Okay, here you go. Oh yeah, you must like that shit. Okay. Eggs are done. We can, oh shit, she needs to put it into somewhere cold. Fine. One more bowl. Okay. Truffle, wait. Come in. Go have your dinner. Yes, she's scrad now. Okay, right. Into the cold water you go. We will peel you and then you get to live in the bath pot of sauce. Okay. Now we let it cool down under cold water and then we'll peel it in a bit. Gotta let it stop heating up. Okay, I'll wash dog's stuff. Okay, get that filtered water for the dog. 5-star dinner. It's because she has so many allergies for a dog. Okay, a chicken allergy, and Frenchies are really prone to dying. Really bad health problems, so she's a bit of a pedantic mother when it comes to Truffle's diet. Yeah, you're liking that, aren't you, Truffle? Right. We're gonna. What do you think? Should we just make loads of nigiris and salmon sashimi, or should we make it into rolls? Okay. This is a firm piece right there. She forgot. Are we doing it this way? She forgot which way we're meant to do it. Because she got distracted. Delicious. Is it it's against, right? Or is it with? Wait, Google once again. Which way to cut salmon sashimi? Against the grain. She's confused. What does that mean? So wait, she got this shape. Sashimi goes this way, and nigiri goes this way, right? No. She is confused. She is lost and confused. She is gonna make a spicy pokeball for some of the side pieces. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Okay, pop that in there. We'll cut the piece from there. She's confused, but she will just cut these into bits for a pokeball. Okay. Right now we have good blocks for sashimi and nigiri, but then is it this way? The diagrams are not helping. The diagrams are not helping right now. She's a bit confused by it. Okay, wait. So they say this way is the salmon, the sashimi way. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Okay. That is a beautiful piece. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, right. We will cut this in half. We can do more. Okay. Right, we have a lot of nigiris to make, which is perfect. You done already, Truffle? Damn, girl. Okay, we have our nigiris. How are our eggs doing? Okay. Right. She wants the salmon to, the rice to dry a little bit more. So she's gonna pop these on here, but we won't make them into nigiris until the end of the stream. Just gonna pop this into the fridge to let it cool down a bit whilst we rat tag our eggs. Okay, sorry truffle, we're gonna, no, don't scratch, scratching is bad. Okay, right, we got, okay, we cool down our egg. We're gonna soft boil them. Kate, BT, Kate, welcome. We did a lot today. We've done weird side quests throughout the day. Right. Okay. Let's hope she did this properly. Truffle, sadly you cannot have any of this because it is a pile of things you're allergic to. Okay. Peel egg, peel. Oh, egg is slightly undercooked, but it's usable. Keep an eye on doggo. Okay. Okay, gotta be careful about not taking too much out. It might rip a bit of the skin out, just like that. Okay, yeah, that would do. Even though we got a bit out of it. Okay, pum 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 pum. Okay, because we gotta submerge this and marinate these eggs for this overnight, so that it soaks up all the flavor from the dashi stock we made with the pork belly, with the chashu. Okay, peel, 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 peel. Oh yes. Okay, we can get rid of the rest of the bits from the water. Yes, truffle? Trying to go outside? Maybe. Okay, what time are we on? We are at 20 seconds until, okay. So, just spend time cracking egg, and then she'll flip the pork belly again, which will be on our last 45 minutes, hopefully. We will check how things are looking. We need to stab it with a knife. Okay, stop that. And put another 45 minutes. Okay, right, while that is doing its thing, dry this up. Okay, back we go. Okay, we might need to start checking about water levels too. Oh, it's looking good though. Looking great, that. You can see the meat is soaking everything up. Oh, yosh. Very gal. The liquid is definitely reducing, but that's fine. We're gonna just move everything so that our giant ass roll can figure itself out. Okay. Ow, owie, owie. Owie, 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 owie. A lot of recipes are like, yeah, sous vide. And she's like, who the fuck owns a sous vide machine? Nobody owns a sous vide. Ah, that's perfect. There we go. That's the next roll and the last roll for today. Okay, oh, the pork itself is doing pretty good. Let's test it. Now we still got a while until that is fully ready. It smells so good. Unreal smell going on in here. Very gal, it is very gal indeed. Right. Last 45 minutes in there, which should give us enough time to prepare everything else. Luckily, she's quite slow when it comes to cracking eggs and shit, so hopefully it takes her long enough to make all the nigiris. Because she needs to put the pork in a container, which she then needs to find a container that fits this giant piece of orb, and then marinate it with the broth, with the eggs, overnight. So she might split the sauce, the broth that comes with the pork belly, so that she can put a little bit of it into this to make the soya eggs. And then Kathy finished the. Oh, are you part of the gal who counts? How will you get into that? Because surely wouldn't you be wouldn't people be biased? Or is there somebody watching you, like an invigilator or something? That works in the council? Oh. Surely that's even more likely for you to there's a lot of checks. Oh. We can't diddle it? Yeah, don't mess with it. Well, thank you for your service. But Kate, don't worry. It's a 4-hour plus stream, which is why we started at 4 p.m. We don't care about results, it's democracy. You just like counting. You think they'll allow a dyslexic to count? Kate, welcome. She's peeling eggs right now, so it's riveting stream going on. We basically finished most of it except for the brewing of the broth for a solid 12 hours. So that's why you won't see it's a 2-part stream, because it is a 12-hour broth minimum. 12-hour stream. No, because she would have to start at 9 a.m. right? But it's okay, we have 45 minutes until the chashu should be done. Get Louis to help. Riveting? It is riveting. Guest started work at 9 a.m. Yeah, but you're getting paid. She gets maybe a cheeky, a rare cheeky gift sub a month. You're earning your dollar. She's trying to think what her worst shift day. Oh, she has another egg. She thought she was done. Kathy, welcome back, Astroman, welcome. Yeah, it's gonna be a semi-longish stream. It's been So it's gonna be hitting about the 4-hour mark. Whoops, she lost a bit of egg. So what happens when she gets distracted? Because Chashu takes that long, and she does want you to see the finished Chashu product, or at least the first half of it, because we still need to take it out, slice it, and then fry it to make the actual Chashu that we put in our ramen, which is what tomorrow's stream is gonna be. Just at the same time, thank you for your offering. Thank you so much for your offering. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the gift to Kitty. See, she gets a cheeky sub. One cheeky sub. There we go. We got our eggs. 8 eggs, which is 16 portions of half egg, which will be perfect. Okay, now should go quickly wipe this down because we were gonna go make the sashimi nigiris. That should take like 20-ish minutes. Should we just realized she has to make dessert. There's no dessert in this. No dessert allowed. Right. We have our salmon. We have our poke salmon, which she will turn into a spicy mayo. Because we got our QP. Spicy mayo is quite simple. It's QP, a bit of sesame oil, some soy sauce, and sriracha. And that's how you make spicy filling. She can make some gukan. Might have some nori left. There we go. She made a gukan style, which might be actually better. She's really bad at rolling, so that might be overall a better experience for everyone involved. Okay, right. Okay, which way does it? Well, it's slightly old. You know what? She got a pair of scissors. Why is she not using that? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Luckily, Mama Tiger will have some too, so she's not trying to eat a buffet's worth of salmon by herself. She hopes she isn't. She hopes like that sometimes because Gate Fanny, welcome. She has salmon right now. Gate, welcome Free, welcome Fanny, welcome. We don't know who Tori is. She's just a gal, and she's currently making sashimi to try to kill the time. But right now her broth is brothing. You can see over here we have 2 pots of ramen going on. It is going to be a 12-hour ordeal, so you kind of have to strap in. AKA, tomorrow's stream is when we actually make the broth and make the ramen. A part of her is tempted to like make ramen. You know, like she's tempted to make the ramen. I think it's hard to make ramen. She just feels like, you know, like imagine she fucked up the ramen, like noodles, and the rest of the thing is bad. But Kate Scott, Kate Insomnia, welcome. Kate Veru, you love when the broths? She does love that too. She agrees. Welcome back, Zach. Welcome back. Don't apologize. You're not worried. She was too busy cutting up, sorting out sashimi. She's gonna chop this up a little bit more actually. She kind of likes it when they're small bits. Looks good. You know what looks good? The pork belly, the chashu. If you do need to rate and run, feel free to do so, Fanny. Tinka. really love to cook for Fanny one day. Fanny, can you come to the side of the mansion, please? We made the best baked mac and cheese last night. Oh, she'll have a look off the stream. She doesn't tend to look on Discord while she's cooking. Sadly, because she's normally, her hands are kind of dirty. She doesn't tend to go on too much stuff. Just walk on over easy. Exactly. I feel like if Tori cooked vegetables, you might eat them. Like, what about vegetables do you not like? Like the texture? Or is it just like, just don't cook it properly? Scary? Sneak over during Vexpo? Can you imagine? You're a carnivore? Well, technically jackals are omnivores, but you know. It won't be scary. Think about how well your body will thank you for the vegetables. You wonder if your accent will give you away? To be fair, there's a lot of gals with different accents in that come to Vexpo. A lot of gals aren't really British, from what she's noticed. A lot of gals are from Europe and stuff. So some QP. Okay, not too much. Okay, sriracha. Okay, oh that's cool. Yeah, a lot of Vexpo people aren't British per se. Okay, we'll grab a spoon. Okay, there we go. Bum, 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 bum. More chili. Pan fry them in butter. Butter, pepper, lemon pepper. Oh, that seems like a lot of sauce. Okay, right. Simple, spicy, salmon. Okay, and now we have our rice. That hopefully is enough. She does have half more of it. Just gotta grab some water so she can wet her hands so the rice doesn't stick to her hands. Right. Should we already preemptively add wasabi in? You think we should add wasabi in? She actually doesn't mind wasabi nowadays. Does she even have any wasabi right now? She should have some wasabi. 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 Where are you? Where are you, wasabi? She might not have any left. Oh, she found some like packet ones. She'll just use that. With or without wasabi already in, gals? Good thing Fanny's cryptid. This is like horseradish paste though. It's not really wasabi. Okay, right. Let's... How much rice to... Pixel didn't happen? Pretty sure you can't really take photos of cryptids very easily. Okay. Let's see how good her rolling skills are. The answer will probably be not very. Okay. Not bad, not bad. You can find out yourself exactly. You should go and follow Fanny. You're making sushi, yeah. She needs dinner for today because she doesn't actually have dinner. Okay. Right, next set. Special hobby is very different. It really is. It's quite hard to get here though. She does want to try growing some one day. Kate Red Nana, Kate Zizi. Get Costco sushi today, but try to get a hot dog instead for lunch. Why not get the Costco sashimi salmon and make it yourself? Okay. And then a little bit of the basically gukan. Should we try it now? Sashimi over the top of a mozzarella stick? What's wrong with you? Oh, it's good stuff right there. Okay. It needed a bit less rice though. She felt like she put too much rice in that one. Because you want a pocket to be able to put the sushi in. But you're out of mozzarella sticks? Who are you even? Who are you? You're not Red Nana. Out of mozzarella sticks? You are not the gal that she knows? Okay. Get your blood work looking better? Are you saying mozzarella sticks are the reason why your bloods are bad? That's a lot of mozzarella sticks. Okay, let's make more nigiris. Okay, how many do you think we can make with this? Okay, this is good because it's using a lot of the time that we need to until the pork belly is almost ready. Red Nana is 85% mozzarella stick at this point. Yeah, but waff, you know? Waff. Oh, she made this too liquidy. The sauce. Too liquidy. Okay. A little bit more. You can go for a mozza stick right now. You should. Thank God for the hydrates. She'll do it after she cleans her hands. Thank God. Wow. Look at how gorgeous that salmon is, though. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. You have some leftovers to eat in the fridge. You're on the menu now. Thank God for following. Thank God, Catalina. Thank God so much. You're on the menu now. Welcome, welcome. Okay, right. We got our roll. The cutest claws. Your nails are so pretty. Thank God. They're a little bit scuffed now. It's been like it's the 3-ish week mark. That's when they usually break. One of our gal pals does them. Very, very cool. We're planning on doing an off collab stream at some point with she'll do her nails there. very excited. Okay, right, how many of these you think we can fit into? Yeah, we'll just be yapping, you know? And it's really cool. It's been something that she's been trying to tell her to do a lot. Like stream her making the nails. Use titanium next time. Yeah, but like sometimes she likes the fact that they break, cause if she doesn't let them break, sometimes she'll hit her hand and the whole nail will come out. So not very fun. It's not happened to her recently, but you know. It's so cute. Okay, right. She feels like we need to separate the gukan and the nigiris. The gukan should be on its own one, she thinks. Because we're gonna have enough. Enough for both. Looks so good you almost want to try it. Have you never had? Did she not take you to a sushi place when you came over? To be fair, you didn't really like some of the stuff she fed you, didn't you? Like chicken legs. Oh, chicken feet is so good though. Missing out, gal. Missing out. Wow. It looks so good, but then you remember the texture? That's so sad. To get done in by texture. That's devastating. She wants it relatively big. Yeah. Wow. That's a chunky, good piece right there. Okay, let's do a gukan. It's corned beef. This is from gal who isn't put up by texture. She thinks the worst texture. Worst texture. There's not many textures she's not a big fan of. Probably like durian textures. Not a big fan of that. Even the smell is fine, but no. The freezer should force it down. That is so sad. Would you like to have another go at it? You eat anything but fish? She feels a lot of gals have like a fish adverse effect to fish. Like a lot of gals. Got they cherry? No, damn. I was like, nah, fuck that. You have that? Like a lot of people seem to not like what's the word? Find every fish you tried try to have a taste that doesn't taste good. Fish doesn't really have a taste. It has an aftertaste for sure. As an eye, you think fish is better integrated to a fish diet, but no. Well, fish and chips, BT. You're British, you know. You need to like fish and chips, right? That's like a British staple. She likes fish and chips. Her local chippy is the best chippy. You don't care for them as a dish? Damn. You're like, nah, don't give a shit about fish and chips. Don't give a shit about the nations. It was a good... Yeah, wait. You ate a chip. Oh, it's the raw one you don't like. Okay. She was like, what do you mean? Wait a minute. You did eat fish and chips. She was confused for a wee moment. Once it's cooked, it's fine? Oh, so it's just basically only uncut. Ah, you're missing out. To be fair, people say about the same thing about olives to her and cucumbers. Apparently she's missing out not eating them, but like, she's never been a fan, you know? She just thinks cucumbers are scary and olives taste like shit. Sadly, she is an avid olive hater. Hates olives, scared of cucumber. Right. Cucumbers are the best snack ever? Incorrect. They are scary. It is what it is. Oh, sensitive to chemical that's commonly in fish. Oh. Man, you guys got some like crazy debuffs. Like the coriander gene some of y'all have. Some of y'all can't eat a fucking plot without it tasting like soap. If you want, you can mix it with ketchup. That is the whitest ass thing. What the fuck you be adding? Just that's some white gal thing. Tonkotsu Kate Yuki, welcome. Fish, allergic to fish too? Yeah, some of you gals are allergic to fish. Though she does know a few Asians that are allergic to shellfish, and that's depressing. When you're Asian, you're allergic to something that is like so commonly consumed. Let me get some hands on your sashimi. She will ban you so quickly. So quickly. Coriander tastes fresh. Them genes are awful. It's very sad. She feels sad for gals with the coriander gene. She kind of doesn't like this piece. This piece kind of ugly. Let's put. Okay, we still have a bit left. Not gonna lie, that sounds nice. No. That does not sound nice. Don't let your inner whiteness win. Know when things are not good. No, none of that. Okay, right. We have a bit left, but she's gonna cut those pieces up and pop them into. Alright. Okay, our spicy sauce. Sweet and savory is a gamble. You bought some curry sauce on a cookie and tried it. It was surprisingly good. It's like people who do McFlurry on fries, right? It's a bit similar to that, I suppose. Right. Our next thing we're gonna make. Okay, we're gonna move this off. We're done with this now. Next thing we make. Little pan. Oh, her knees. Oh, she's so old. She's so old and old lady-like. Okay, right. We have a pan. She's gonna add some water into this now. Just continue to boil a bit more. So fill the hot water up. Fill the ketchup up. We're gonna do the maximum of 100. Oh, fish. Oh, fuck's sake. Truffle hurt. subscribe on a bit of fish. Okay, right. We're gonna turn the rest of this into slight cubes. Your knees are doing just fine. McFlurry on fries. Yeah, McFlurry on fries is very good. Oh, your tail. Her tail. What's wrong with her tail? It's still okay. She thinks. Is it meant to be fucked? Okay, we're gonna make that thing that she keeps on seeing in from Nobu, which is that fried shit. She's gonna try to make fried bits. You don't even have grays yet? She doesn't know. She has pink hair. Grays would just give highlights to her hair. She probably does, to be fair. Let's hope that these will make good toppings. She still has a lot of hair, not hair, a lot of rice left, so she could turn more into it. If you're blonde, naturally have yeah, she naturally has pink hair, so it's kind of difficult to tell if she's going gray. Though us tigers, when we get older, our fur goes black. So instead of grays, maybe she just gets like black hair. She can become Asian. Yippee! She'll blend in. She'll look like a fob. Let's go. You know, do you guys know what fob means? Or is it like an Asian known only word? Like, you guys know what a fob is? No? There we go. No clue? Nah. There we go. Maybe it is an Asian only thing. So a fob means fresh off the boat, which means they have not yet assimilated into speaking English. And it's usually university students that come over and they don't speak a lick of English and they don't want to speak a lick of English. They're just here to on a vibe. Which then you start being like, they're a fob. And normally it's not like a mean thing, it's just like they probably don't know the rules and such yet. Or they're wearing Prada into going to Tesco. You're like, that's a fob. They're gonna get mugged. If they're not careful. Okay, hand wash, 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 wash. Wash, 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 wash. Okay, pause, cleaned. Rice. We're gonna try to fry it up. Because she's seen it online and she wants to see if she can do it too. But she feels like we might need a bit more oil than what we have here. Every time she uses this oil, she thinks of Delta, because Delta can't believe that this thing is a 0-cal oil. Which, you know what? Fair enough. She also doesn't think how that's possible, but it's really funny because she has this vivid memory of Delta staring at it, being like, it's not possible. Okay, let's hope this works. If not, it's a lot of annoying washing to have to do. Okay. What? How could that be possible exactly? Within a year they'll be on the Tesco meal. They're like, no. Usually when you describe someone as fresh off the boat, it's gals that aren't going to assimilate. They're just gals that just there to do the 3 years of study and then disappear again. Like, and that's how you know. Like you go to Whole Foods and you see a fresh off the boat gal. No, without a shadow of a doubt, you will see a gal. Okay, this is a lot. She thought it would fry up a little bit better than it has so far. Maybe she should have tried deep fry it rather than shallow fry it. And it's fine. Just add more and more. Okay, we put it into the sides. They oh no, they're getting too sticky. This is a nice fun learning curve. She's kind of winging this bit, so could go wrong. It's fine. Oh shit. It's sticky though. Oh, you know what? That one's looking not too bad. Our hot water, not in today, because that would be quite problematic. That we're gonna add our hot water into this. Fill it up right to the top, because another 12 hours is gonna take a hot minute, a hot while. Okay, and then throw the rest of this out here. Okay, right. Feels like that is close to as done as we're gonna be able to figure it ourselves out. Okay, right. Almost done it. When the chance to have a bit of adventure, even if your plan ultimately goes somewhere else, heck, English skills come in handy 90% of the time. Exactly. Exactly. But like, people just sometimes just comfortable where they are, you know? Because she was, at one point she was fresh off the boat too. Like, you know, she didn't know what the fuck was going on. She couldn't speak English. But then she joined a school that wasn't very like foreigner friendly. As in like they didn't really have that many foreigner kids. So she had to assimilate or be on her own. Give truffle pets. Okay, where is she? Yes, truffle. Yes, this is The pets have been given. Okay, right. We have our actual fried rice, as in like it's been fried. Oh, while we have the pan, should we just fry the teriyaki now? Well, the pan's already oiled. She might as well just fry it up now, right? Okay, note to self, if she wants to make that nobu thing, definitely deep fry, not pan fry. She fucked up doing a shallow fry because she didn't want to be unhealthy. Chuck them in there. That is a perfect vessel for frying. Okay. Right. It's a big salmon meal. But like all of this salmon is what, 12 pounds? 12 pounds for all this salmon? Crazy work. Okay. Let's bring out the salmon. We'll fry it up. Let's check on our tare. Yeah, our tare is proper thick now. Proper thick, that. Okay. We have our beautiful more salmon. Okay, let's put a little bit on you. A little bit on you. Okay. Oh, she did have a salmon craving the other day. She's very glad she impulsed this dish. Okay. And then we have this packet of unused sesame seeds and seaweed from a bodak. She will then sprinkle on top a little bit. Sprinkle on top of everything. Very gal. Okay. Frying time. Okay. Why, you're spitting hell. You just see a bit of her feet, sadly, but that's all she can really offer ya. Okay. Right. The alarm has gone off again. But it's very heavy. Consume omega-3. Consume. Many consumptions. Right. Take that out. Gorgeous, that. We're gonna have to test it out first, so it might not be done yet. We need to stab it and have no resistance. Or we might need another round. Oh, you know. Oh. She's not sure about how. Okay. Okay, she's not sure how much. How much of this is done? more minutes. Just gonna roll it one more. Roll it once more. And it should be done after that. Okay, she's gonna do it this way now. Cause it does, it still looks a bit hard for her liking. Okay, let's drop you in there. Fry you up. That good sear right there. A nice sear. Okay. Back in for another 15. What time is it? 7:30. Okay, that's fine. Oh, forget to open the oven door, but then it's okay because you have a foot and a dream. Never mind. Oh, okay, she got it. Okay, she's gonna cover the lid. Slightly ajar it. Okay, right. But anyone has made doner nigiri? There's hamburger nigiri, like hamburger steak nigiri. That is a common one. Okay, we got that slab ready to go. Okay, wow, the pan's already dirty, which is good. Okay, alright, let's grab another tray for our... Should we put the nigiris onto one? Let's put nigiris on, like, on the sushi looking one. Will they fit? She's not sure. She might have to transfer them back. Yeah, they're not gonna fit. Transfer them back or shove them back. They're good nigiris, you know. Wait, oh, that's a fat one. Holy shit. Okay. Right. We have our nigiri. Okay. Some easily marinated salmon teriyaki. Okay. Right, what do we do with the rest of this poke? We can make, oh, you know what? We're making onigiri. We'll make onigiri with it. We'll make 2 onigiris. 2, maybe 3 actually. 3 onigiris. 1, 2, 3. 3 spicy onigiris. Wait, we don't have any seaweed left. We're not doing it. No seaweed, we can't do it. We can't make it. We can't do it. What do we do? There's not that much left. We could just have it on the side. Eat it as is? Yeah, she was just thinking just eat it as is. That's so fucking good. Not to toot her own horn or anything. That shit's bomb. Right. She probably should take a photo of this before she starts anything else. Okay, right. We have a wasabi if you want wasabi. Oh, we did also make the crispy salmon skin. We did also, you can also eat these yourself. She's gonna keep it for her dog. So, but it is very pretty though. There's some, get an ASMR. That good old ASMR. Right. She's gotta think about how she's gonna store this though. She might just crumble it into a good piece. Because truffle shouldn't really be eating any more than like maybe half of this. A day. Right, let's see. Do we even have a box big enough to store the pork overnight? Oh, we might not have a box big enough, gals. We might have to store it in the actual pot, which is fine. And that is fine. It's just a bit Right, we could. Well, time to eat it all now. She's not really sure what to do with all of this, to be fair. She knows she's gonna eat it now. But she kind of wants to finish this. She doesn't want to eat on stream. It's a bit embarrassing. Lip balm. Right. Move that over to another side. She's gonna shove that into the bin. Shove that into the bin. There we go. Shove everything into the bin. We have our tare, which, you know what, she probably should... What? Okay, so they're like, oh yeah, just chuck away the bacon. But she feels a bit wasteful chucking away the bacon. You don't know about you gals, right? She don't know about you gals, but she doesn't really like chucking away stuff that she knows is an edible item. But it's like, oh, you know, you could just like remove the bacon. And she's a bit like, oh, but like, you know, so you gotta chuck that. Yeah, exactly. But it's like, yeah, remove the bacon. Like, what's she do with the bacon pieces? She feels a bit wasteful doing that. You know what? She's gonna pop it in here. She's gonna pop that bacon, the bacon pieces. She's gonna pop it in there. So this sauce goes at the bottom of our ramen tomorrow. Okay. Right, and we have this beautiful tare, which you'll put into a little box, ready for tomorrow. Little tub of chorizo, miso, tare. You do about like a tablespoon of this into your ramen, and that just makes it it makes it very umami, the flavor. Okay, there you go. Our tare is done. I'm gonna leave that there for now. at that. Look at those bacon pieces. Gorgeous bacon pieces. Oh, that smells really good too. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Right. She is gonna check on the broth. She's gonna actually, you know what? She's gonna go test it with a taste. Imagine you had a dehydrator. That's a bit of a useless gadget in the Tori Thaiga household. She still has a lot of rice left too. She only used half the rice she used here. So there's 2 cups of rice in here. The tonkotsu, it's still brothing. It's gonna be about, and we've only gone what 2 hours with this, so we have another 10 hours of stewing to contemplate with. So don't you worry. We have 12 whole ass hours of this. Though the bigger tub is looking much nicer though. The bigger tub does look much nicer now. Like it does look a clear, beautiful broth. Smell. Oh, that smells like pork. Holy shit. That is just pure smell of pork. Okay, that's gonna boil you out even longer. Beautiful. Okay, right. She's not sure how she's gonna seal the. She needs to put it into a pot, the pork belly. She's not sure she can. She doesn't think she has a pot big enough. She didn't really think about that bit. She didn't think about that stage of the pork belly when she purchased this pork. She's pretty sure she didn't have anything that actually would work. She has a casserole dish. Maybe she can put it in a casserole dish. She's probably have to leave it in a pot, right? Probably just have to leave it in the pot. Okay, wait, just gonna move this to the side for a wee moment because we're bringing out our pork belly. Because she might just leave it in the pot. She might leave it in the pot because it does look gorgeous in the pot, and it is submerged. The more fun you can have in the kitchen, yeah, but she doesn't have space. It's an issue, not an issue with the fact that, you know, it's more the issue of space. Time to build a bigger kitchen? Are you paying for it? How expensive her kitchen like work was? Okay, let's stick a knife into this and see if it's okay. Little to no resistance. Yeah, that did it. Yeah, little to no resistance. Beautiful. Hopefully, this does stay in this shape. Okay? So you're not sure whether or not this is going to stay in its shape. But she will leave it in there and let it. Thank you for your offering. Thank you so much for your offering, Conrad. Thank you. Thank you so much. flavor, taste-wise. She feels like there's a piece of ginger at the bottom of this that is like stubborn. Thank you for your offering. Okay, right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let this cool down naturally in the like. Thank you for your offering. In the oven. We're gonna let this come down to room temperature, and then she's gonna seal it like this. She's just gonna seal it. Thank you for your offering. Close the lid and let it overnight cool down completely. And we're gonna add our eggs in. We're gonna drop our eggs in once it's cooled down, because if it's still this hot, it's gonna cook the eggs even more, and we don't want that. So, just gonna take a photo of this in case it fucks up tomorrow. But at least she knows that she did. Hey, it has a 6. Right. So let it cool down until later in the evening. And then she's gonna pop her 8 egg balls of eggs in, which is right here. It's gonna be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream is basically, it's gonna be a short one. It's not gonna be a long stream, because we've basically done everything that takes 3,000 years already. So it won't take as long. But she thinks that's a job's a gooding. Not less. This is why we prepared earlier. Can you imagine? Like, she feels, okay, like one of the reasons why, it's not the reason why, but it is one of the reasons why she doesn't do like, here's what we made earlier. It's because it's only normally her that eats this food, right? Obviously sometimes Mama Thaiga eats it, but like, she doesn't really want to make double because it's already quite a lot. And it's double the washing, and she's lazy. So, you know, it is what it is. She's a lazy gal. Oh wait, we got the perfect thing to finish this off. We got the perfect item to finish this off, gals. You ready? You ready? Little fish soy sauce. Little fish soy sauce. Little fish soy sauce. Little fish soy sauce. That's when you know your sushi gonna slap. You can eat little fish soy sauce. Right? There we go. It's got real as hell. Yeah, now it's authentic. Authentic. What the hell? What's wrong with her little fish soy sauce? We may have fake. We have fake everything else, but we ain't gonna skimp out on the fish soy sauce. The sushi shop soy sauce. You want one? We'll get you one next time you come to the UK. Right, let's go find a gal to raid and redirect to. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for the hydrate too. Should hydrate again. And guess what? She's gonna have her reduced to sale dorayaki. With this, how beautiful is that? Right, let's go find a gal to raid into. Whoa, a lot of gals are streaming right now. Sometimes she has no idea who some people are because she doesn't remember. They do like rebrand, and she's like, "Who are you?" She feels bad because she's like, "Oh, she should know who they are." But some she doesn't know. Redirect. You now be thoroughly disappointed with Iceland mac and cheese. Sometimes Iceland mac and cheese kind of slap though. Sometimes it slaps. Right. Let's go. Nappy's currently on. Should we go over on YouTube to nap? Let's go. Okay. We're gonna be quiet nap for a wee moment. We can go over to Nap, because Nap's doing dual streaming right now. So we'll go over to Nap on YouTube. She just realized Nap said hello and she did not see. Sorry, Nap. For your stream. Puppy, puppy, long time no go. Long time no go. Hello. Let's go find a gal to rate and redirect to. Let's go to Nats, cause she likes that model a lot. Okay, right. Oh, give her a second. It takes her a hot minute to do this. She's not very good on touchpad. She recognizes one of the gals in the chat. She now will look like a stalker. Let's go! See you all tomorrow for the second half of the ramen stream. Maybe we will go and we'll make our own ramen noodles. Maybe. No promises with that. Bye bye cows. Bye bye cows. Bye bye cows. Thank God. Please give Nap as well as Nuts all the love. She'll see you all tomorrow. You don't think around. You don't believe you'll be around for the actual stream. She's joking. You do what you need to do. Get that dollar. You work. Get that dollar. No. Grind a gal. Just pull a sickie. Don't pull a sickie. Don't absolutely don't pull a sickie for Tori streams. Bye bye everyone. Why is she waving at the camera? You can't fucking see it anyway. Thank God everybody. Bye 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 bye. You're in charge. You shouldn't. Make other people work for you.